Hi YouTube, this is Megan and I'm recording this for IBD Journey. I have ulcerative colitis. I was diagnosed 3.5 years ago and this is my journey. So, 3.5 years ago I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis and I was just like everybody at the time. I was nervous about meeting new people, waiting in lines, going on long car rides, talking on the phone. But anyway, I was put on Lialda, and about 6 months later, I learned that I actually was failing the medication because I'm allergic to Lialda and all the medicines that go along with it, Asacol, Rolasa, Pentasa, that group of drugs. So from there went the natural progression of medications. The steroids, failed it, Remicade, Imuran, I failed them all. After my first diagnosis, I moved back home from Orlando, which is where I was living, to West Palm Beach, which is where I live now. And I had to get a new doctor. That was a nightmare in itself. And my new doctor had to scope me to be for sure that colitis was what I had and not Crohn's. So anyway, he went through all the drugs with me and failing them. And last year in May, I got admitted to the hospital because I was flaring. And after having a CAT scan done, it turned out that I was also constipated, and constipated due to a stricture that was in my large intestine. So the only way to get rid of the constipation was to have my stricture removed, but unfortunately my colon was in such bad shape that I had to have that removed too. So I had a subtotal colectomy at the beginning of June of last year. I should have gone home about a week later, but I developed an ileus, which is when your intestines and your gut just stop functioning. And so I had to stay for an extra week and a half, and was actually released about a few days before Father's Day. And on Father's Day, I got a horrible pain in my abdomen, and I started having blood come out into my colostomy bag, and I was also vomiting. So they rushed me to the hospital because among those things I was tachycardic. My blood pressure was really low. So once I got to the hospital, I was admitted to a step-down floor, and I fainted on the floor and was a rapid response. They rushed me to CAT scan, and once I was in CAT scan, I actually coded. And so from there, I got rushed to ICU and got rushed to the OR. I had my stomach cut open in the OR, and it was determined that I had had a volvulus, which is a twisting of your small intestines. Mine was around the mesenteric artery, so it cut off the blood supply to my intestines, and 90% of my intestines were necrotic, which means they had died. So I had to have resection of the bowel, and actually that was a total of 3 emergency surgeries over the course of about 4 days. I was in a coma in the ICU for about a week, and from there has led me to this journey that I'm on now. Now I also have what is called short bowel syndrome. Had to relearn how to walk. I had to start back over with eating, and that was a work in progress. I've been admitted to 3 different hospitals, from Delray Medical Center to the Cleveland Clinic in Florida, back to Delray, and now I'm in Miami at the University of Miami. And as you can tell, maybe, I'm in the hospital right now. I've been in the hospital since May of last year, so in total about a year. I was released in December and out the entire month of December. I came back in January and was in from January till April. I spent about 3 months in April out of the hospital, and now here I am again. Every time I keep entering now is because of sepsis, and here is my IV full. Empty right now, just for with some hydration, because I'm on cycle TPN. So my TPN bag should come in here in about an hour, actually. Yeah, an hour. And here is my lovely thermometer. I'm tacky, as you can see. Well, I was 105, now it's 98. Anyway, my pulse box. Phone home. My hospital band, and my lovely nail polish job I did today. Actually amazing that I was able to paint my own nails. Usually My hand's too shaky to be able to get it done efficiently. Here's my lead to the heart monitor. And so yeah, I'm really far from my family. West Palm is about an hour to 2-hour drive depending upon traffic. So I don't get to see my family very much. They come about as often as they really can. And for that, I'm really fortunate that everyone here at the hospital is like a second family to me. They all care a lot about me. So yeah, that's my story. Thank you, Sharon, for getting me to finally get on here and post this video. I can't wait to see the rest of everyone else's video. And just so you know, we're all amazing people. We've gone through a lot of stuff in our short lives. And if I can go through everything I've gone through, you can make it through this too. It's just a true testament to how strong the human body is and just how capable it is of surviving adversity and rough situations. It's always mind over matter. Thank you, everyone, and I hope to one day meet some of you in person. And again, thank you, Sharon, for being such a good friend. Sharon and Megan, I talk to you guys all the time, and it's awesome to have someone that you can share this with who knows what you're going through. Thanks for kicking my butt and getting me to post this video, Sharon. Love you, girl. And I, again, can't wait to hear everybody else's journey. Have a good night.